Hey YouTube, how y'all? Okay, I want to talk a minute about this dude, Dame Dash. Dame Dash and Lee Daniels have squashed their issue because apparently Lee Daniels has paid Dame Dash. Now I don't know if he would pull back because he got a payment. It seems to me that this man was determined to get all of his money. So we don't know what their final amount is. I think initially he gave him $2 million. Then the lawsuit was originally for $25 million. Then I think the second suit was for $5 million. That's a lot of interest, $25 million. But so he said he's paid. So they probably agreed somewhere in the middle, maybe $3 million, whatever it is. Lee Daniels has come through. So yay! Yes, get back to work, Lee Daniels. Work on getting your next show, your next project. I think it should be a movie. Give it a TV thing a rest for a minute. I mean, Empire was so wonderful and everything. We really enjoyed that. But it's time to just, it's just time to just pass, I think. So I'd like to see him do something big. But maybe not just another show right after the other one. He still got Star. So anyway, so I'm only talking about this because I reported on the first story. We talked about it a little bit. I guess putting your pimp hand down, sometimes that's what it takes. Apparently, Dash has been asking for his money for several years. It's a long time. Somebody owe you $2-3 million. So remember he confronted him at the Diana Ross concert, embarrassed the man. But I think Lee Daniels played it right. He didn't argue about it. He didn't because they were in litigation. He could have came up with reasons why I don't owe it to you. It was a gift. It wasn't a loan or whatever. He didn't fight it. He said, okay, I'll owe you the money. I'll pay you. That's why they just nip it in the bud. Nobody likes to pay old debts. We know how that feels. Some of y'all got credit card debts from last year. You just now paying it off. You're ready to go into another one. From last Christmas. Now you're ready to go into another one. So that's good. I don't think it makes Dame Dash look bad. I think it makes him look like a record producer. They've always been known to be kind of a rough crowd, if need be. So it may even give him street cred, and it may let people, make people give them pause when considering asking for money from him if they're not gonna pay him back. I guess he saw that's the only way he could do it. They're all smart. These are all smart men. So I guess Dame played it just right. He got his money in a few months. Right. So I think that's good news. All right. Tomorrow is World AIDS Day, so I'm sure I'll want to come and talk about that later today or tomorrow. I hope that. Hey, I made it all the way through. Okay. I'm concerned about this damn banging and hammering. They've been banging and hammering in my ears for the last 3 days. Now, let me tell you briefly. You know how a building has stucco? Maybe you on the West Coast, you're very familiar with it. East Coast, not so much. But stucco, to take all the stucco off a 5-story building. Take it all off and reapply it. That's what they're doing outside my window. So I've only got small windows when they're not banging right outside my window. They're working on the part right in front of me. So if I slack on my videos a little bit, that's why. Because you can't hear over the banging, hammering, and scraping. All right, people. So good for you, Lee Daniels. Good for you, Dame. I'm glad you got your money back. All right. I guess it worked. Later, people. Now I can't find my camera. Okay.